Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. I'm your host, Donette Logan, with our guest, Matthew Moyer. Matthew, thanks for coming back and joining us. We are at the Birmingham Prospects for a big event.
We are here for wrestling, and what an exciting weekend it has been.
It has been nonstop. They were here till almost 11 o'clock last night. They're wrapping up today, and this will determine who goes and competes for state next weekend in Huntsville. The top 6 guys and the top 4 girls in every weight class goes.
And it's been since 2022 since the Warriors have brought home the team title. They're looking to do that again this year in 2025.
Coach Sean Weltzin has been his coach for a while, and he has a dynamic duo on this team. Leading the way, it's his son and his daughter. We actually talked to Jordan and Lindley and their little sister about what it's like to play for their dad.
Hi, I'm Lindley Weltzin.
Hi, I'm Olivia Weltzin.
I'm Jordan Weltzin.
Brothers and sisters who wrestle. Your dad does coach for the team, but I wanted to interview you guys because you're siblings that all wrestle. Jordan, you're a senior. What is it like knowing that this has become a family affair for you guys?
It's been fun. It's been interesting. It's been something else, and the whole family's here to enjoy it together.
I know one thing, you guys had a weekend off, but the girls did not, and you could have done a camp, anything else, but you wanted to go watch your sister wrestle.
It's got to go support.
Now, Lindley, knowing that there's no pressure for you, obviously, not with your dad being a coach and your brother wrestling. But what has it been like coming into the program and being able to wrestle with your brother?
It definitely makes me push harder and work stronger just because my family's there too. So it really cheers me on to keep on going.
And it only made sense that the little one would come in to wrestle too, right? I mean, because you've grown up around it. But I want to know why you started wrestling.
I kind of signed a contract saying that I would wrestle in the middle school and high school for a bearded dragon.
So talk about this bearded dragon. Was it worth it?
Kind of.
What's the bearded dragon's name?
Sully from Monsters Inc.
Because you guys have had a raccoon.
Yes.
You got a bearded dragon. You've got 2 dogs. So I mean, you've got a small little zoo going on.
A whole lot of animals.
We have some more animals.
Oh, what else do you guys have?
Me and Lindley have a cat. Well,
So we each have two cats. I have one and she has one.
And then I have 2 hamsters.
Jordan has a dog.
Jordan has a dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do have a small zoo going on Janet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it like for you getting to wrestle with your brother and your sisters and for your dad?
It's kind of intimidating because whenever you do something wrong, they will point it out and say it very loudly.
That's true.
So I have to ask you guys, because away from the mat at home, are y'all back and forth? But I mean, I need to know how it is at home. Are y'all competing with each other? What's going on?
Well, we don't really talk about wrestling at home, but
That's kind of hard to believe, but
we mainly fight over dessert. If we make brownies, it's mainly who gets the last piece.
Yeah, same with the ice cream.
because the people who don't know, you guys wrestle in a weight class, and you have to stay in that weight class for the season. So that's kind of a little challenging at times. So whenever you can add some weight in, I'm guessing
We put it on.
I will say, y'all love to eat. I found that out. Yeah. Even Olivia's like, yes, I do. Yeah.
We have to hide some food from him.
So you're the one, huh?
Yes.
So Jordan, I know you got college next. We're kind of going to wait to find out what's going to happen for you. But knowing you're leaving this program, what legacy are you hoping you leave?
It's going to be sad leaving after 6-8 years. It's going to be something else, and as long as I pass it down to somebody else, it's going to be good.
Something you have done every year is you always find an underclassman and you kind of befriend them, but not only that, you try to coach them on the mats and help them out. Do you think you'll keep coming back and doing that?
I'm sure I will.
Sure you will. Lindley, for you, cheerleading and wrestling, what has it been like balancing it?
This year I've focused on during cheer I'll focus on football and I'll cheer for basketball, but then I come back for wrestling so I can go to state.
And obviously you do it for the lizard. Okay. So for you, knowing that you get this season to kind of start getting exposed to wrestling a little bit, although you've grown up around it, I know, but now that you've got both of them here, what's it like knowing you get this one little bit of time with them?
It's kind of fun having your siblings there in the same room. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to end with this question. I want each one of you to answer, okay? Your dad can intimidate people. Let's just be honest. All right. Do you think he's intimidating, or what would you give someone who's kind of I can't go talk to him? We'll start with you, Jordan.
There's been a lot of people tell me that they're not going up to him, but I don't see it. I think he's funny, and I don't see why other people don't see it.
Is he intimidating?
No, but people come to me for me to ask my dad for like a question, and I think that he's just messing around.
Your turn.
I don't think he's intimidating at all. When he yells at practice, I think it's funny because he's not a yeller, so it's hilarious to me.
Please don't ever start laughing when he does it.
It almost happened earlier.
Well, guys, I know you guys were in there how to do drills, so I appreciate you coming out and doing this, and I know you're going to have a great time at State, and the best of luck to each one of you, and I can't wait to watch you kind of grow up in the program. Thank you.
Clothing, shoes, accessories, and gifts. G&G Loft has all that and more. We also offer a full line of Merle Norman makeup. Come let our staff help you pick the perfect piece just for you.
Hi, I'm David Stevenson, owner of SRS 10 Graphics. Our number one objective at SRS is providing you with the best products and services available. Visit our website and see why we don't say we're the best, our customers do.
Classic Nail Spa is proud to be one of the best nail salons in Alabaster. We will provide excellent service with all the new trends. Come relax and pamper yourself with us today.
Go Warriors!
Let's take back this yard!
Hold on, soldiers. There's an easier way to deal with mosquitoes and ticks. Wayne's Pest Control offers modern solutions that are safe and effective, so you don't have to battle them alone. It's best to just call Wayne's Pest Control.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ann Artavino, and I'm happy to share that we're providing oral appliance therapy for patients with obstructive sleep apnea. This is an FDA-approved appliance, so call us today for more information.
Brooklear Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, offering competitive prices on prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, compounding, medical equipment, and immunizations. Brooklear Health Mart Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the best health care for our community.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warriors Spotlight, where we are watching the sectionals for wrestling team. This will determine who will go to state next week in Huntsville. We'll give you an update on that a little later in the show. But first, a big congrats to the ladies basketball team. They have secured their spot for the Sweet 16, ending a 3-game on-the-road losing drought. They beat Prattville to secure that spot. For the guys, the injury bug took them out early in the season. The guys did finish in area play. We wish them the best of luck next year. Bring Matthew Moyer back in with us. And Matthew, you've been kind of getting ready for baseball season. I know you'll cover several games.
Yes.
You talked to Coach Todd, and Coach Perez. They open the season this week.
They do. So Friday, the baseball team will be at the PBR Invitational. Now, on Friday, Valentine's Day, they're going to play their first game at Hoover. On Saturday, they move over to the fields at Spain Park, and that will be the PBR Invitational. The women are in the President's Day Invitational. That'll be on Friday, Valentine's Day, and then Saturday the 15th as well.
And the home opener for the guys?
Home opener for the guys will be March 4th, and we're going to honor Caden, and they're going to be wearing his number all season long. It's going to be a really emotional day there.
It really is. I talked to a few of the members of the baseball team about what it means to honor a former teammate and just this season overall. Let's start with you guys introducing yourself.
I'm Wyatt Williams.
Ian Hillary. Cooper Mills.
Mikhail Holden. Aiden Craycraft.
Now, all of these guys have already committed, so you all have future plans past Thompson. I think there's 12 commits on this team this year. When you know you have 12 commits, we'll start with you. What is that like knowing your team has been that successful?
It's definitely like a blessing in itself. Just shows how much work we put in on and off the field, and just shows like it's very competitive each and every day at practice. So I'm really glad and grateful that we can have a lot of great guys around.
Thompson's baseball team has done a lot. You know, you mentioned that this summer or fall you had Carson Hobbs here. Having him here to talk to you guys and just kind of know that he plays in the minors now, did you learn something from him?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not exactly a pitcher, but even from not being a pitcher, he had a lot of good advice just of how to handle certain situations in the game and even how to handle life. So.
Now you guys are all very close. That was one thing I know Coach Perez focused on when he got here, was making sure you guys had that brotherhood. And one way he does that is you have the Road to May that you guys do.
Road to May is just a series of workout and baseball events that just build bond in between the team.
Now you also do the mental part, like you do puzzles and other things. Why is that important for this?
Coach B really mainly focuses on the mental part of the game because he just feels like that's something that's left out.
and how to deal with failure is the main thing, and it just really helps us as a team.
Now, Ian, you guys are seniors and one junior up here. You guys will be leading the team.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing you have that responsibility to be a leader for these guys, does that put extra pressure on you by chance?
Sometimes, but I mean, it's really when you're here, it's just a brotherhood.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna rally around you no matter what.
We have our one junior down here on the end. What is it like to know that you have these guys in your corner to look up to?
It's just like having an older brother, even though it's just one more year. They're showing you the way, and that will be me in the upcoming years, or next year, to be honest.
So it gives you something to learn from. Now I have to ask, if you guys are paying honor to one of your former teammates, and you have the 7 on the side of your hat. Can you go ahead and just tell people who that's for and why you're doing it this year?
Yes, ma'am. So CH7 stands for Caden Harrington, and his number was 7. And it's just to pay homage to him and his career here as he recently passed away. And yeah, just to honor him and all that we do, and to keep him in our thoughts and memories whenever we take the field.
Yeah, because he's pretty young when he passed away, and so I think that's great that you guys are taking time to just remember him and just keep his name going here at Thompson. So the season's going to get started for you guys around Valentine's Day, February. I want to know what we can expect to see from you guys as a team. Who wants to tell me that?
We're going to be a real scrappy team. We have a whole lot of arms too this year. We're going to be really deep pitching, and I just think that we're going to be really together, and you're going to be able to see that on the field this year.
We're going to see you guys go a lot further this year too.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
you're right there, so we know y'all are hungry for it. I'm sure you guys want that to be your class ring, the seniors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, guys, thank you so much, and the best of luck this season.
Thank you. Go Warriors.
Matthew, you can tell these guys have a bond, and it shows on the field and off, but they are ready for the season.
They are. They're excited to get started. Again, that's Valentine's Day, Friday the 14th, and then the home opener. If you can't make it to the field as we honor Caden and his family, please pick us up on the Warrior Nation Network. We'll be broadcasting that game and many more throughout the season.
It's going to be a busy spring for you. We got to talk cheer real quick, because I know your daughter's down there for a cheer competition, but so are the Thompson ladies.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, my wife and my son ran into head coach Richard and EP, our athletic director, one of our athletic directors down there, right before the Warriors got to compete. About an hour later, I get a text message with all exclamation points that the Warrior team had qualified for the finals. So really excited for that as well.
It really is. That's going to take place while we're recording this show. So no matter how the season ends, they have had a fantastic year, and a big congrats to those ladies. Matthew, thank you so much for coming on the show this week.
Thank you for inviting me.
Awesome. We want to go to bowling now, where they have another state title. The ladies team won the bowling state championship, and the guys, they're runners-up. We'll have a lot more after a word from our sponsors.
Since 1980, Mr. Bug's Pest Control has remained one of Alabama's top pest control companies. From residential to commercial, we always strive to embrace our industry's latest and most current technology. We provide our customers peace of mind by knowing their pest and termite control needs are met. At Total Roofing, we understand the importance of a sturdy and reliable roof. Whether you're dealing with roof repair, restoration, shingle replacement, storm damage, or a pesky roof leak, we've got you covered. Call Total Roofing at 205-432-8395. Better Lawn and Gardens. We're located right here in Alabaster. We specialize in weed control and fertilizing, landscape lighting, lawn maintenance, and landscaping. We love serving our neighbors in Alabaster. Reach out for your free quote.
Hi, I'm Jacob with Duck Doctor USA. If you would like a healthier home, give us a call today at 205-980-0800. Or check us out on the web at duckdoctorbirmingham.com.
Duck Doctor says, go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a name you can trust for outstanding fencing services in Shelby County and the nearby areas. We are the preferred contractor for fence installations, and you can depend on Shelby Fence Company to provide superior fencing and gate options, including chain link, aluminum, and wood.
It's now time for the DL on the Warriors, and what better way to do it than with 21 new signees from Thompson High School. Those include soccer's Jana Takua and Glia Wikasa, who are heading to Auburn Montgomery. Softball's Ansley Haynes is heading to Southern Union. Baseball's Hayden Craycraft is heading to Shelton State. His teammate Anderson Harris will play for Auburn Montgomery. Ian Hillary has signed with ASU. Mikkel Holden will play for the Tide. Evan and Ryder McCoy, along with Gabe Romero and Caden Wooten, have committed to Wallace State. Cooper Mills and Collier Smith will play for Bevel State. To football, where Gabe Bennon is heading to Alabama A&M. Trent Cheatham is heading to Andrew College. Casey Cochran to Chattanooga. Mike DeJong will hit the field for the University of West Alabama. Peyton Lewis is heading to Kentucky Wesleyan College. In bowling's Ryan Lloyd is heading to Midway University. And rounding them out, track's Hannah Sheffield has signed with Wallace State. And Alice Whitman will run for Montevallo. And as we end the show at the State Hillsville Wrestling Tournament, as promised, here are the guys and girls heading to Huntsville for Thompson next week. We wish them all the best of luck. That's going to do it for us here on the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Thank you guys for joining us each and every week, and thank you to our sponsors to make this show possible. We'll see you next time on Alabaster Living TV.